Let me say something that might wake you up a little. If you market to Toyota buyers, don't expect Rolls-Royce drivers. Let that sit. You would never walk into a Rolls-Royce dealership and say,
I love this, but can you price it like a Toyota?
that doesn't make any sense. Yet in the event industry, this happens every day. Business owners say,
I want luxury clients. I want premium pricing. I want high-end perception.
but their messaging says, we work on any budget. We're flexible. We do it all. Your positioning determines who feels safe reaching out. And today we're talking about why you must get painfully specific if you want to elevate. And so this episode is for the established creative. You've built something real. You're not trying to survive. You're trying to evolve. Your standards have grown. Your taste has refined. Your ambition has expanded, but your brand might still reflect an earlier version of you. You're attracting clients you've quietly outgrown. This episode is about alignment. It's about brand. It's really the foundation of everything that you're going to be building here on out. It's not buying the next piece of gear. It's not the new this, the new that. It's from a foundation, what is my brand communicating without us saying anything out loud? When they Google you, when they look on your social, when they look on your website, people have said, I don't know how to grow. I've been stuck where I'm at. All the conversations I have with people, it works, but we're not able to close deals. If your brand doesn't align with what you're saying, there's going to be disconnect. And so the problem isn't your talent. The problem is dilution. And we're going to talk car analogies because I like car analogies. And I think this one's going to really drive the point home. So imagine one car lot that says Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, Mercedes, Toyota, budget, used cars, all under one roof. No hierarchy, no clarity, no identity. So what happens? Buyers compare on price. Vague brands get price shopped. Specific brands get respected. When you try to appeal to every tier, you land in the middle, and the middle negotiates. The middle competes, the middle burns out. And there's a lot in the middle, a lot of that kind of commoditized zone where there's no clear differentiation. That'll be a future video where we talk about the power of differentiation. And so if you market to Toyota buyers, don't expect Rolls-Royce drivers. Let's slow this down and really feel it. This isn't about ego. This is about business model clarity. There are 4 levels, none of them wrong, but they're completely different games. Luxury. Rolls-Royce does not sell transportation, they sell arrival. They sell identity. They sell presence. They sell exclusivity. A Rolls-Royce buyer is not comparing 5 dealerships, maybe 2, right? They got Ferrari, maybe, little Lamborghini, but it's even between the supercars and Rolls-Royce still, they've defined this very category of one, this very blue ocean from a differentiation perspective. They've decided who they are. Luxury buyers in events are very similar. They want a white glove experience, deep customization, calm confidence, effortless excellence. They're not asking for discounts. They're not negotiating line items. They're asking, can you deliver at the level I expect? Luxury brands don't chase. They don't explain themselves repeatedly. They don't discount to close. They repel by design. Luxury means lower volume, higher margin, higher expectation, higher standard. And it requires courage because you must be comfortable losing 60, 70, 80% of inquiries. And then you have premium, the Mercedes, the Lexus. Obviously, Mercedes is probably it could span up to luxury, but Mercedes, generally speaking, is targeting a premium audience. Premium is elevated, but it's attainable. Premium buyers still compare, but within a tier. They're not asking what's cheapest. They're asking which of these top options fit best. Premium clients want strong communication, refined execution, professional process, confidence. They're willing to pay more, but they want reassurance. Premium brands must be consistent. Polished website, polished sales process, polished delivery. Premium businesses scale well. But the moment you start saying we could work with any budget, the positioning erodes, and premium requires discipline. Then you have value. So the Toyota, the Honda, the value buyers, they're practical. They want smart decisions that are reliable and fair and efficient, and they compare, they research, they evaluate, they care about return on investment. Value brands win on clear packages, transparent pricing, efficiency, and volume tends to be higher, margins tighter, systems must be clean, value is strong. But value businesses get stuck when they try to look premium without changing their operations. The messaging upgrades, the experience doesn't, and that gap creates distrust. And then you have the cheapest, sort of like the budget model, and cheapest wins on price. That's the lever. Speed, volume, standardization. Margins are thin. Customization is limited. Emotion is minimal. These buyers are more transactional. They compare heavily. They switch easily. They negotiate frequently, and it's not wrong. Again, none of these categories are technically wrong. It all depends on what kind of business do you want to build. And it's a different pressure model entirely. And you cannot emotionally want Rolls-Royce clients while operationally running a value or discount lot. And let me give you an example from my own journey. We didn't start out specialized. We were a DJ company that wanted to serve everyone. We were ambitious. We had so much to give, so much to do. We were adding values to weddings, to corporate, to sweet 16s, to mitzvahs, to birthdays, to this, to this, to this. If there was a dance floor, we were there. We could rock it. And for a season in the beginning, it worked. We were getting some traction and the word of mouth was spreading us around. But over time, I started noticing something. We were good at everything, but we weren't clearly known for something. We were operating like a mixed lot. Then we made our first narrowing move. We decided to specialize in weddings. That alone felt risky, but we were saying no to the entire categories of events. All those other ones that I was mentioning, the birthdays, the anniversaries, the sweet 16s, the mitzvahs. Now, some of them came in and we still supported them, but from a brand messaging perspective, weddings was the primary. And then we narrowed again. We leaned into a concierge style, highly personalized wedding experience. How can we do this like the Rolls-Royces, like the Ritz-Carltons, the white glove hotel service, the Four Seasons? And we narrowed even further. We stopped offering DJ only, and we didn't offer band, and we decided to commit in being a hybrid DJ and live musician experience, a combination of the two as a sole offering to our market. That was scary because now we weren't just narrowing our audience, we were narrowing our offer. But here's what happened. The more specific we became, the clearer our messaging became. The clearer our messaging became, the more aligned our inquiries became. And the more aligned our inquiries became, the less we negotiated. We stopped trying to be the best option for everyone, and we became the obvious choice for a specific type of client. And that's what moved us into that premium luxury space. Not by trying to look more expensive, but by becoming more specific. The specificity it creates magnetism. Rolls-Royce sells fewer cars than Toyota, but they don't want Toyota's customers. They want their customer. When you choose your tier, your messaging sharpens, your pricing makes sense, your confidence rises, your boundaries strengthen. The fear sounds like this: what if fewer people inquire? And that's the point. You're not trying to increase noise. You're trying to increase alignment. If you market to Toyota buyers, do not expect Rolls-Royce drivers. Luxury clients do not respond to value messaging. Premium clients do not respond to discount positioning. And clarity removes friction. I want you to ask yourself, if my business were a dealership right now, what lot am I running? And now ask, what lot do I want to run 3 years from now? Luxury, premium, value, cheapest? If I eliminated 50% of my current inquiries, which ones would I gladly release? What level am I secretly trying to outgrow? That answer tells you your next move. Once you choose your tier, you align everything: your website, your language, your visuals, your pricing, your boundaries. Alignment builds authority. You already know what level you want. You feel it. The real question is whether you're willing to release what no longer fits, because clarity requires courage. And if you market to Toyota buyers, do not expect Rolls-Royce drivers. Choose the lot you're building. Tighten your message, raise your standards, align your brand, and build for the clients you want, not the ones you're afraid to lose. That's how you elevate.